Hey guys, it is Scott the Steamroller Steehn with winnersandwhiners.com. It's Saturday, 17th of December. This is your play of the day. Hey, before we get rolling, if you guys would be so kind, take a minute, smash that thumb, give us the like. As always, we appreciate the effort. And of course, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe, ring the bell, get notified every time we put up brand new content. And naturally, we want to know what you're playing. Put your best play in there. Let me know what it is. You want to put some extras in there and help out your fellow handicappers? It's always encouraged. But we'll count your first play. We'll count your best play. Make sure if you put them somewhere in there, if it's not your first play, make sure you denote it with a BB. Play a little parlay, play some sides, totals, whatever it is, whatever you got cooked up, put them in there. You get them right. You make a profit. We'll give you the shout out. You make enough of a profit, you could be the capper of the day. And you do it 7 days in a row, you could be the capper of the week and have an opportunity to do your very own video with yours truly right here, picking a couple underdogs. And we did it with C-Dub for the NFL game. So if you haven't checked out that video for this week, make sure you do so. All right. Let's take a look and see how we did, guys. Play a little bowl game action. We had the over in the Troy UTSA game, and I'll tell you what, there's just nothing in that game went right when it comes to the over. The game's made up a little 50-50 plays. This goes one way, this goes the other way. Everything could have gone against this one. Against us, 7 turnovers, terrible red zone offenses, just nothing, just absolutely nothing there. The previous side we went, it was kind of the good news, bad news. We did go 2-4. However, we hit the best bet once again. So my ability to pick one game still is pretty darn good. My ability to pick 6 games struggled a little bit last couple of days. So you're looking for a best bet. You're looking for my favorite play of the day. Have an opportunity to do that with a 60% discount. Cost you just $20. It's guaranteed. And you got to use a discount code to get that, TLV4RSS60. Put that in there. Of course, that will be dropped in the description of the video as well as the link that will take you right there. And if you're a fantasy sports player, check out No House Advantage. Fantasy sports redefined. Bet on player over-unders for a chance to win up to 21 times your original bet. Or you can play Pick'em contest against your fellow players for a chance to win cash prizes. Visit nohouseadvantage.com or download the No House Advantage app. Use the code WNW for a opportunity to get up to a $50 first deposit bonus. All right? So we're going to turn our attention once again to the college ranks. A lot of fun games out there today. If you are looking to get some premiums, I'm going to have a lot of football on there today. I'm just telling you that. All right. But this is what I saved for you guys. And this is going to be Boise State laying 10 in the hook against North Texas. I think the first thing we have to talk about is probably the biggest factor in this game is how terrible the Mean Green defense is. They gave up an average of 461 yards per game. That is a lot. That's 123rd in the country, bottom 8, if you will. KU and SMU are the only bowl teams that give up more, by the way. Funny story, UNT actually played SMU earlier in the season. They managed 404 yards, but only 10 points. Meanwhile, SMU rolled them up for 576 and 48 points. So they've also played one Mountain West team already this year, and that was the UNLV Rebels. UNLV and their massive offense, they gave up 365 yards to the Rebels on the ground. Vegas also threw for 222, ran them out of the stadium, 58-27. Now Boise, their offense never going to be confused with SMU, but you know what? After Bachmeier went 13 for 34, 93 yards in a 27-10 loss to UTEP in the 4th game of the season, said, we've seen about all we need to see out of you, buddy. So, yeah, thanks a lot. And we're going to go ahead and give the keys to Talon Green. Bachmeier lasted a week before he went, yeah, I'm out. Now, he said he's back in, but he's hurt. He ain't playing. That's the bottom line. Green, you know what? He ain't getting any Heisman votes, but he has been a major upgrade from Stanky Hanky. Thanks, that's trademarked. Both as a passer, but especially as a runner. He averages 5.8 yards per carry, about 54 yards a game, so he's getting somewhere, in the neighborhood of 9-10 carries per contest. They have a great 1-2 punch in the backfield behind him. As it appears right now that George Halani is going to play, along with Genty, he will be playing as well. He would also be the number 1 back. Should Halani sit, but it looks like Halani is going to play from everything that I'm able to discern from the tea leaves. So If that changes, plan accordingly, although it's not a huge drop-off. Jonty's got a lot of playing time this season and is a fine back, averaging 5 yards a carry in his own right. The defense, it's a good defense, and where they really excel is third downs. They're top 10 in the nation in third down success. I expect this Mean Green offense, which is pretty well balanced, but you know what? They like to take some home run shots with 48-year-old Austin Aune at the helm, and they have a trio of ridiculously good receivers. That is no lie. But I think what happens is when you gamble like that, you find yourselves behind the chains because I don't think they're going to be as able to run successfully as against Boise as they want to. Don't be surprised to see North Texas hit a couple big ones. But this Broncos offense, I think they should be able to move the ball at will against this North Texas defense. It's just, I think, going to be outclassed in this game. I'd be shocked if they punted more than twice, put the over-under punts at 1.5. Slight juice to the over, but not much. I just think the Broncos are going to be too much for this North Texas squad. And Broncos you think of them as perennial bowl contenders or bowl participants. Haven't been to a bowl game since 2019. 2020 was COVID, and then last year against it was the Arizona Bowl. They had COVID issues there on I can't remember if it was both sides or whoever, but whatever reason they had to cancel that game. So they haven't been to a bowl game since 2019. You know what? They're ready to rock and roll. I think the Broncos get the win. I think the Broncos get the cover. Give me the Boise State Broncos minus 10.5. And at the end of that one, you guys can join me as we pick up our winning tickets and head back to the window. All right. You guys know how I did. Let's check in and see how y'all did. First of all, a big retro, and this is a big-time retro, to Miguel Nola. Had Kittle yesterday scoring the first touchdown at plus 1250. Excuse me. And as most of you know, that hit when I told you guys before I didn't get to see the first quarter. I was at my granddaughter's the Christmas concert, and I looked it up, and I forgot. I looked at it on ESPN because I was doing some other stuff. ESPN puts the drives in backwards to what I'm used to. So I see at the top, I see 7 yards for McCaffrey, and I just had that as the touchdown in my brain. So, and when I went back and checked after Miguel called me on it, I was like, oh, yeah, dude, you're absolutely right. So that was your capper of the day yesterday. Miguel from NOLA, despite a great day from Mike, by the way. Okay, so as far as yesterday's action go, okay, here's the deal. R. Rivera put up some a soccer parlay. It's all like Australian soccer. There was one game going on now, and there's two that starts like 4 a.m. Dude, repost those. Make sure you let me know they were yesterday's, and if you have a kind heart, tell me what happened. So, and I'll get you counted. As far as today goes, a little light, guys. Once again, we have a three-way tie for capper of the day. Everybody want to know plus 500. T-Train had Troy plus the 1. The Butcher had Orlando in the first half plus 8, and Casino had the Nets minus the 1. Somebody else, wait a minute. Somebody else had Max Garcia. There you go. Max Garcia also was capper of the day. He had the Bulls first quarter money line, and they got blasted in that game, but they were good in the first quarter. Nicely done, Max, as they had a 2-point lead. So there you go to Max, T-Train, Butcher, and Casino. Congratulations to you four, because you guys are all the cappers of the day. Well done, boys. As far as the capper of the week contest, well, I'll tell you what, that was a big correction, like I said, because Miguel Nola now has a commanding lead at 1250, and thing is, wasn't even a parlay. That was something that would have been legal in any of the weeks. So now, all you parlay players, you got to get it on, because you got a chance to catch him, and it's going to be some underdog parlay or a big prop. It's going to be the only way to get him. He's at 1250. Mike Stoker, he's in there swinging, took another 4-teamer today, didn't work out, but he's still at 425 in second place. And the old T-Train sneaking in, buddy, had Troy, gets him up to 302. That's your bronze medal as it stands right now. R. Rivera not too far behind at 259. We'll see what happens to that soccer parlay, because if that hits, Bob's your uncle. You're right back in the game. So there you go. That's your standings. Just the weekend left, guys. Make your first pick your best pick. Let's go out there and make some money. Have a little fun. I'll be back tomorrow. See if we can get off this schneid. Somebody said you're officially cold, and you are absolutely right. I am officially freaking cold. the weather's frigid, and my free plays are frigid as well. So we turn that around, all right? First, we'll get going here with Boise State, and we'll pick us out a nice, juicy NFL play, and I'll be back tomorrow to reveal that, all right? So you guys have a great day, and yeah, let's go make some money. It's one of the best days. We're going to have a snow game on Saturday night. It's a beautiful thing, all right? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.